Hey, pop tag, new bag, new chain, new swag.
Corpus Christi, like any other city that I've ever been to, just a little less designer than anybody else, than a major city. I grew up in a project apartment complex out here that's basically all Mexican. It was two black families. In the streets, everybody called me D-Money. You know what I'm saying? And so that to me was like, I didn't have a rap name when I first started rapping, so that's what I went by. I wasn't good at picking no rap names and shit, so I just went by D-Money. That's what they called me anyway. So, and gradually, I guess, you know, as the time went on, cause personally, you know, I'm the god when it comes to drink. So Mud is just, you know, natural. People think that MuddGang stands, it's about drink, but it doesn't. It's not about drink. MUDD stands for money, ultimately the dream. I think the growth from Muddy Water Wayne to MuddGang Kasino will probably be beast mentality with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Muddy Water Wayne was more me in my mode, relax. I make music how I make music on my time when I want to. MuddGang Kasino is, I'm on your ass with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, however I need to come, I'm coming. It's a big difference within, you know, Muddy Water Wayne is laid back, funny. You know, MuddGang Kasino is business. Really, the only ties is I feel like I got that hereditary. I feel like music is just in me because it was just like, it's always been in me. If I wasn't singing in school, I was rapping in school. But shit, I used to sing at lunchtime, you know what I'm saying? When R&B was R&B, you know what I'm saying? I used to be singing different songs at lunchtime. Shit, I do it all. But my dad, you know, they played in the West Oso traveling band. And West Oso is actually a school, it's the same school that Selena actually went to. But my dad and them, they played in the traveling band and they used to go everywhere. They recorded records and all types of shit. My dad played the bass guitar, my uncle played the drums, you know, but you know, they used to sing in the clubs as kids. Like, you know, I hear stories all the time about how, you know, the older guys that were friends with my dad, how they used to allow them to go in the club because my dad and them would be singing at the club. They were like on some Jackson 5 type shit, I guess, you know what I'm saying, out here. But yeah, you know, that music shit, my grandma owned a record store out here in Corpus, you know, back in the day on the north side of town. And you know, I got music in me. It's just natural for me. I grew up listening to records. My mom had everybody record. Grew up trying to scratch on her records and shit like that. So yeah, music just in me. Elementary, like just trying to rap, just writing poems, just trying to rhyme, shit like that. I was doing that shit in elementary. I know I was trying to write songs in elementary, but you know, as the years go on, shit, other things become more important, you know what I'm saying? So I started playing sports and shit like that, so music was secondhand. That, you know, that was just something, whatever I liked on the radio or whatever was getting played that my brother had, because my brother had all the shit we wasn't supposed to listen to. I started out rapping with a couple of my homeboys. Well, really on the cool, like I used to rap all the time in school with my partners and shit, and you know, I had homeboys that had groups, and I used to want to be in them groups, but I was never focused on rap like they was focused on rap. Like that's what they did, and so, you know, we used to rap and freestyle all the time in school, but taking it serious, I wasn't probably shit. I was already shit well out of school, fucking with some of my homeboys that were already rapping, and we just started up a group called GMC. They were a group together called Go Hard, you know what I'm saying? GHK. So when we combined, we became GHK GMC. So that's where, you know, I started rapping at, doing videos, kind of taking it serious and shit. That's where it started for me. It started like Muddy Water Wayne, D-Money. That's where all that started.
And I'm joining Nitti. It's my brother Muddy, man. We go back like 20 plus years, but you know what I'm saying? we've been brothers. We've been through a lot out here on these streets together, just fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying? We started fucking around probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Well, no, I say like 3 years ago with this music, real tough. He had started a studio, and so we started doing that. That kind of folded. Everybody we've been moving forward with been kind of falling to the wayside. But we just been, the casino and us, we just been rocking. Like you say, shit, Muddy letting, especially, you know what I'm saying, in corporates around here, man, we doing shit, you know what I'm saying, niggas ain't seen, ain't done 20, 30 years, you know what I'm saying, right now. You know what I'm saying? Then right now where we at with the music, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, ain't nobody been there in corpus yet, you know what I'm saying, like far as rap goes. The only rap legend we got around here is like Selena, you know what I'm saying, far as musically, but rap, we got Flatline, a few other people that came through, put it down, rest in peace to him. But man, Muddy, you know what I'm saying, like you say, he a good dude, great heart, you know what I'm saying, my brother, he do anything for me and mine, so yeah, I ride or die for him, you know what I'm saying, straight like that.
I fuck with all the young niggas, so I feel like, for me, and I feel like anybody that's really older than me, they gonna have adversity, but I'm like the bridge to the gap from them young niggas and old niggas. I'm like, yeah, I'm a little older, but I'm in the mix with everybody that's the same age. I don't really feel like it's a battle that really is just it's a battle within myself just to keep working. I don't have no adversity with the young niggas around me. I do it to have fun, so I do it because I like to do it. I'm not doing it to get a check. I'm not doing it to become rich and famous. I do it because this is what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never expected my music to be where it's at, and it still has a whole bunch of growing to do, but just to have y'all down here, shit, it's big, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm reaching more people than I thought I was gonna reach. You know what I'm saying? Just starting out rapping. Oh yeah, for sure. When I go to the studio, I'm gonna lock in. I'm real picky about how I rap and what I say and how I say it, so hell no, like sometimes I'll be in there 2 hours on one verse, 3 hours on one verse, and sometimes I might be in that motherfucker for 30 minutes and knock that hoe out. It's just depending on the vibe and the feeling and how it's coming to me at that time. Music is like anything else that you indulge in, any hobby, you know what I'm saying? Like, music for me, you gotta figure out where you're gonna be in music by how much this shit costs. Because when you first start out rapping, yeah, you might have somebody who records you for free, and then that turns into an engineer who charges 30 an hour, and that turns into an engineer who charges 50 an hour and 60 for mixing and mastering each song. Then you gotta pay a cameraman. When I started out, I think I was paying a cameraman $250, $300. The first couple videos I did. And my boy Ryan Bazan, he's actually from here. He moved to San Antonio though. And he shot a lot of my first videos until the point where I started doing work with D Green. And then after that, after I started doing work with D Green, the price went up, but the quality went up as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's a steady investment. The investment never stops if you plan on doing this shit. It just depends. It just really depends on the level that you plan on doing it at. If you plan on just being a local, everyday motherfucker and you don't care if your friends are the only ones that hear your videos, then you can go with those cheap ass videos. But I think the more you invest, the more you look good, the better shit's gonna be. Even the way I do, verses, I really won't just go do a verse with somebody if I don't really feel them or feel their aura, you know what I'm saying, as a person. You get a bad vibe. If you pay attention to your body, you get bad vibes about people and shit. So if I get a bad vibe with somebody, even if I might be wrong, you know what I'm saying, I really just don't do verses with people like that. I don't go out my way to do a whole bunch of verses and shit. So everybody that I meet, Sauce Walker, Sancho, Rico Reckless, Mr. Kane, all these big artists, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that I've come in contact with, Bugatti, because, Boo really the one put me in the light. So all these artists, like, we brothers, like, they come here, they stay here. I go there, I'll fuck around, stay with them. Like, I'm with them all day, everywhere we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we all together, we brothers. You know, I'm not just like, I'm like another part of the gang, and that's how they are with me. So, you know, we just gonna keep it all the way street with everybody. I don't really have no negative to say about people. And I usually never hear nothing about me. Somebody hating on me, somebody did something wrong, because I don't fuck with nobody. I wouldn't have a whole album right now if it wasn't for Boo making me do music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll tell me, nah, bitch, you need to do this, you need to, you know what I'm saying? So, Boo for sure, but it's only been one nigga ever make me want to change one of my verses, and that was Sauce Walker, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the studio with them more than once to see their work ethic, see how they always, like, Sauce is a fucking genius. Boo's a fucking genius, like, no, undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a next level talent that you'd have to be stupid to ignore. The person that inspires me the most to keep doing this shit is probably Walt. Not just because of, you know, like, financial shit and nothing like that. It's just like what he's doing with his team is something that I want to do for my team. Like, he's providing a way for motherfuckers to eat in a positive light rather than any negative manner, you know what I'm saying? So, for shit show, Walt, because there ain't too many motherfuckers in Texas really doing that. First time I met Sauce Walker, we did that song MuddGang. I already had the song done. I went down there, he already knew I was coming. He messaged me, because we had already been messaging for a little while. He messaged me, checking where I was at. I was at the malls at the Galleria, so he just pulled up on me at the Galleria, showed me the spots I needed to know, where shit I was looking for was at. You know, and then we dipped up out of there, went to the studio. He knocked his verse out in like 30, 45 minutes, real easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, hard ass verse. You know, it ain't just no shit that you just paid a nigga $1,000 for. That was one of them check verses. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, you know, he charged me $4,500 for the verse and $45 for the video. So I paid $9,000 for that song. You know what I'm saying? Just for Sauce to be on that song. I paid $9,000. So, you know what I'm saying? That was our initial meeting. But, you know, since then, like, shit, Sauce, you know, that's my brother. He ain't even charge me. We locked in, you know what I'm saying?
Jar right here, 20%.